Since I was a child, like many others, I grew up with animation. I watched classic Disney movies like Bambi, The Little Mermaid, and Aladdin. But my favorite was Digimon. My mother says I couldn't speak yet, but I could name the characters from this Japanese animation. As I grew older, I realized that kids my age no longer watched animation. It was even somewhat embarrassing to do so because people said animation was for kids and growing up meant leaving the world of animation behind. But I didn't believe it. As I grew up, I wanted to create this colorful world full of exciting action scenes for others, so I started designing my own characters, which wasn't easy. While seeking inspiration, I discovered manga. Manga are comic books influenced by Western comics. As I researched more, I encountered the vast world of anime manga. I realized that they are tools for expressing culture, reflecting social values and artistic trends, and after World War II, they were a factor in Japan's economic boom. Anime provides many examples showing why animation can be superior to live action or even Western animations. For example, anime can showcase incredible actions, breathtaking visuals, precise emotions, and complete worlds in such a way that the screen becomes a canvas where every gust of wind and every frame's movement stems from the artist's vision and dream. Anime is a window into something familiar yet entirely unfamiliar. For me, anime was definitive proof that the 2D animation I had seen in the West didn't capture the creative freedom that animation can offer in presenting a mature story. I'm not saying that all anime are this artistic or have meaningful and heavy concepts, but there are many exceptions like, yeah, I know, but let's talk about one anime that is one of the most famous and best-selling anime and manga right now, One Piece. An anime that has more than 1,000 episodes and is still ongoing and has undergone many changes over the 25 years. Since the start of this anime, character design, scene presentation, dynamic action sequences, and color palettes have clearly changed. One reason could be a bigger budget and for sure technological advancement, but despite all these explanations, if someone watches this anime without prior knowledge, the first thought would be how childish and superficial it looks. Who would watch an anime about a boy who wants to become the pirate king? How simple and superficial. But from the very beginning, this anime started discussions that have become increasingly with more intertwined storylines that audiences are still looking for answers to. This anime, with its relatively simple appearance, addresses issues such as slavery, government corruption and oppression, freedom versus tyranny, environmental issues, discrimination and racism, historical depth, human experimentation and ethical issues, and of course, war and conflict over power. This anime often presents ambiguous moral situations where characters must make tough choices, adding layers of complexity to the narrative. What do you think now? This was only one example. With all this world shows all the beautiful and ugly things alongside its good and bad characters in a colorful and attractive way, making people of all ages learn useful things. You just need to focus on the art itself instead of judging and try to forget the classic view that animation is only for children, which has been ingrained in us for years. Anime and manga challenge the idea that animation is only for children And upon deeper examination, they offer complex stories, mature goals, and emotional resonance that can be inspiring and remind us of valuable life lessons. They remind us to persevere in hardships, embrace our dreams with passion, and appreciate the art and creativity that brings these stories to life. By opening our minds to the depth and richness of anime and manga, we can discover new perspectives and find inspiration in the most unexpected places.